Okay, this is question 16. So methane can be a gas, a liquid, or a solid, just like water can. In the diagram below, arrows P, Q, R, and S represent changes of state. The boxes on the right show the arrangement of particles of methane in the three different physical states. So in this box here, we've got a liquid, and we know it's a liquid because the particles are not arranged in an orderly fashion like they are in a solid. So we can see right away this is a solid. But they are touching each other. Unlike this picture down here, where we can tell this is a gas. So the top picture here, we can draw a line. This one is a liquid, so you should have a line going from liquid up to there. And then we can have another line going from the gas down to this picture, and remembering a gas has particles that are not touching, and then finally the solid to the middle box there. So the picture should look like that. Okay, so that's quite straightforward for 1 mark. Arrows P, Q, R, and S represent changes of state. So a gas going to a liquid, Q, that is condensation. And a liquid going to a gas, that's boiling. So evaporation or melting, we've got a liquid going to a gas, boiling. So that's evaporation. So that would be arrow P. And melting is solid going to liquid, so that must be R. Solid going to a liquid, so that's R. And S, liquid going to solid, of course, is freezing. Okay, part B. Methane is the main compound in natural gas. The scale below shows the melting point and the boiling point of methane. So over here it melts. This is where a solid is going to become a liquid. Now I know that sounds really strange to you because you're thinking that things are frozen when they're down here, okay? But here we're looking at solid going to become a liquid at negative 183, and actually the liquid will become a gas at negative 162, okay? So in between here and here, we've got a liquid, so between 183 and 162 we've got a liquid. Above 162 it's a gas, which is why you would always see methane as a gas, because at room temperature it's always going to be a gas. And below negative 180, then that is where freezing happens, right? If we're going down this way, freezing is the opposite process from melting. Then we have the solid, less than negative 183, okay? So what's the physical state of methane at negative 170? So negative 170 is in between those two, and so it will be a liquid, okay? A liquid for 1 mark.